Have you ever wondered what narcissism truly means? It's more than just self-love. In fact, it's a psychological concept that delves into the realm of personality disorders. Narcissism is characterized by a grandiose sense of self-importance. Narcissists often believe they are superior to others and have a hard time recognizing the feelings and needs of those around them. This lack of empathy is a key sign of narcissism. Moreover, narcissists have a constant need for admiration. They crave recognition and praise, often going to great lengths to receive it. This can lead to manipulative behavior and a disregard for the feelings of others. It's important to remember that narcissism isn't about having a healthy level of self-esteem. It's about an inflated sense of self that can lead to harmful behavior patterns. So, narcissism goes beyond simple self-love. It's a complex trait with a significant impact on relationships and interactions. Recognizing narcissistic behavior can be tricky, especially when it's subtle. You see, narcissism isn't always as obvious as a person constantly talking about themselves. It can also manifest in more covert ways. For instance, a narcissist may use manipulation tactics to control situations and people around them. This could be anything from gaslighting, where they make you question your own reality, to playing the victim when they're called out on their behavior. Another sign is a disregard for others' feelings. A narcissist often lacks empathy, and as a result, they may dismiss your emotions or experiences, making you feel invalidated. They are also notorious for their constant need for attention and validation. They crave admiration and will often go to great lengths to be the center of attention. Being aware of these signs can help you identify narcissism in people around you. Remember, knowledge is power, and understanding such behaviors is the first step towards protecting yourself. Are you wondering if you're dealing with a narcissist? There are certain signs to look out for. Narcissists often have a grandiose sense of self-importance, expecting to be recognized as superior without achievements to match. They're preoccupied with fantasies about success, power, brilliance, beauty, or ideal love. They believe they're unique and can only be understood by or should associate with other high-status people or institutions. Narcissists need constant admiration and have a sense of entitlement, often expecting favorable treatment or automatic compliance with their expectations. They're often interpersonally exploitative, taking advantage of others to achieve their own ends. They lack empathy and are often envious of others or believe others are envious of them. Lastly, they show arrogant, haughty behaviors or attitudes. Take a moment to reflect on your relationships and experiences. If you recognize these signs, you might be dealing with a narcissist. It's important to look inward, too. We all have traits, but when do they cross into narcissism? It's a fine line between healthy self-esteem and narcissism. On one hand, confidence and self-assurance are beneficial. They help us face challenges, reach our goals, and maintain a positive self-image. However, when these traits are amplified to the point where we disregard the feelings of others, constantly seek validation, or believe that we're superior, then it treads into the territory of narcissism. But how do we become more self-aware? It starts with introspection. Analyze your behavior and reactions. Do you often feel entitled to special treatment? Do you struggle with criticism? These could be signs of narcissistic tendencies. Remember, acknowledging these traits isn't a sign of failure, but the first step towards personal growth. It takes courage to confront our flaws and work on improving them. Recognizing and addressing any narcissistic traits within ourselves is key to personal development. Now, let's talk about the crucial part, protecting yourself from the impacts of narcissism. It's all about setting boundaries. Think of these as your personal fortress, keeping out unwanted influences. Say no when you need to and don't feel guilty about it. You are the gatekeeper of your own well-being. Maintaining personal well-being is not just about defense, though. It's equally important to foster a healthy mindset. This includes practicing self-care, seeking support when needed, and staying connected with your own emotions. In relationships, strive for mutual respect and understanding. Narcissism can create an imbalance, but you have the power to restore equilibrium. Remember, it's okay to put your needs first sometimes. Lastly, it's crucial to remember that dealing with a narcissist can be challenging, but you're not alone. There are resources and support networks available to help you navigate these tricky waters. Remember, setting boundaries and protecting your mental health is paramount when dealing with narcissistic individuals.